So it's been a minute or two or maybe 10. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I actually posted something on this YouTube page. I haven't actually I do know why. That's a conversation for a different day. We'll get into that later. Today I kind of did a thing. So over the month of June, I went through 30 different Taylor Swift songs over the span of 30 days. And I ranked them 1 through 30, put them on TikTok and Instagram, but not YouTube. And I got this idea from my friend Alyssa. She's like, why don't you put them in a whole YouTube compilation thing? I'm like, you know what? Sure, I have nothing else to do with my life. So I'm doing it now because last week I was at a summer camp. I didn't want to do it then. So this is the top 3 Taylor Swift songs, all in one video in one place, not spread out over several different apps. There's songs like Fearless on here, All Too Well, Better Than Revenge, Bad Blood. So if you want to know where those songs fall on the list, watch the whole video. And then at the end, there's this whole recap thing where I talk about which songs are from which album, everything, some honorable mentions. It's great. Over 35, 40 minutes. So enjoy, or whatever, however this goes. I don't really know. I haven't done this in a while. So, if you remember what I did last year in December, I did 31 days of consecutive jokes. 31 jokes in 31 days. I wanted to do something similar for the month of June, and with Taylor Swift coming out with her new album in the middle of April, that gave me an opportunity to do that. So, I've been listening to a lot of her old stuff as well as, the new album that came out. So, I have made my top 30 Taylor Swift songs. So, day by day, for every day in June, I'm going to be reviewing one song from the list till we get to the number 1 song at the end of June. So, for June 1st, the 30th ranked Taylor Swift song, in my opinion, is Welcome to New York. This is the lead track off of her 1989 album that came out in 2014. It's not a bad song. It's definitely not my favorite off of 1989, but it's a good song. As always, Taylor Swift has some of the best bridging. I love how she compares love and a relationship and stuff to freaking New York City, one of the biggest places in the whole world. But it's a pretty catchy song, and I honestly like it a lot. This is the second day of me ranking my top 30 Taylor Swift songs. So today we have song number 29, and we are staying on the album 1989 because yesterday we talked about the lead track from that album, which is Welcome to New York. Now we jump to the 5th song from that album, which is All You Had to Do Is Stay. I swear, why is the title so long? It could have just been called Stay or Stay, 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 but also that's another song of hers. I swear, other songs than just 1989. We'll get there. This song, the rest of her songs, but I like, they're pretty catchy. This one has a real, I guess, a good tune. It's really easy to get it stuck in your head. I guess another thing I like about it is it had very quotable lyrics. Some of the lines you can use in song, but also in everyday life you can use them too, such as, why'd you have to lock me out when I let you in? That kind of hits deep. Or, people like me are gone forever when you say goodbye. Just real powerful stuff that's in all her song. So, tomorrow we will be going over the 28th song, and it will not be from 1989, I promise. I am about to continue to rank my top 30 Taylor Swift songs, so one day, every day in the month of June. Today, we are finally out of 1989, and we are going to the Torture Poet department to talk about the lead song off of Taylor Swift's newest album, Fortnite. The song, not the video game that's been popular for 5 years. One thing, this song gets bonus points because Post Malone's on it, and I think Post Malone is really cool. I really like him. But I like other songs on the Torture Poet department, such as Down Bad or Fresh Out the Slammer or Guilty of Sin. But if you're sad that the Torture Poet department only got one song on the list, it has more than Folklore, Evermore, and Midnight combined, which is 0. So at least one of them from the newest album made the list. So Fortnite is my 28th ranked song. What would another song be? I don't know. Actually, I do know since I made the list, but you will find out tomorrow. This is the 4th day of me ranking my top 30 Taylor Swift songs. Today, we have song number 27, and it is The Story of Us from the album Speak Now. Now, this song is interesting how it kind of came to be. It said Taylor wrote this song because she ran into one of her ex-boyfriends backstage at an award show. I don't know which one. She's had a lot of them over the years. And it's one of those awkward situations for do I want to talk to this person? Do I want to pretend this never happened? Do I want to run the other direction and never speak of him again? And this is me all the time at Walmart. I don't know why it happened, but I can just be out and about, and someone that I used to have in one of my classes can just walk up to me and be like, "Hi, LT," and I'm like, one, who are you? I can't see your face. I haven't talked to you in 5-6 years. It's been like half a decade. I don't recognize your voice. You only know me because I'm the blind kid with the cane. And I'm like, hi, whoever. Who are you again? And so, real awkward situation, but I don't mind to be a part of. So that's the story of us. If you want to know what the next song is, come back tomorrow and find out. Fortunately or unfortunately, I am back to talk about more Taylor Swift and continue my march through June to get through all 30 of my top 30 Taylor Swift songs. Today, we are back in 1989, so this is the third song out of the first 5 or 6 I talked about. That's from 1989. I swear this is not my favorite album. Today, we have the song New Romantic. And this song, I guess is about romance or whatever it's kind of in the title. I genuinely don't know anything about romantic or new, so I don't know why I like this song, because nothing romantic ever happened to me, but pretty catchy. I like the song. Apparently this is one of the songs that don't have one of Taylor Swift's better bridges, because I was watching a YouTube short and it said songs that don't have a good bridge by Taylor Swift, and this song was in it. I like it overall. It's pretty catchy, upbeat. I can't really complain too much about it. So New Romantic is the 26th song on the list. Tomorrow, we'll be back for the 25th song. I am here to unveil the 25th song on my top 30 Taylor Swift ranking. Today, we go into a new era, a new album, you could say. We have Lover, the first song I'm talking about from there, and we are going with Cruel Summer. Now, this song kind of interesting, because it came out in 2019. It's a cool song, kind of cool. I hear it from time to time at a birthday party or so. I haven't heard it for like 3-4 years, and then at the end of last year, into 2024, it just blew up. Like, it's like Taylor Swift's most streamed song, over 2 billion streams on Spotify. And I'm like, why is this song taking off all over again? Like, it's been out for like 6-7 years. Like, we've heard it before, but it's still becoming popular all over again. Of course, everyone knows the bridge about being drunk in the back of the car. That's good. This song kind of interesting, because since I've heard it so much, it could be a top 5 song because I like singing it with my friend, but also can get a bit annoying being the bottom 5 songs I've ever heard, just because it can be a bit much from time to time. But overall, it's a solid, good song, ranked in the mid-20s, and but Cruel Summer is the 25th song on this list. It is a new day, which means I'm back down here to talk about more Taylor Swift, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending if you like me or not. So, guess what album we're in? Okay, we've been here a time or 2 or 3. Yeah, we're back in 1989. This is the 4th song out of the first 7 that I've talked about is from this album. Didn't even plan that when I started writing this list, but I could not leave this song off. It's an absolute classic. We are talking about Blank Space. This song is so nostalgic and it's so good for so many different reasons. Remember back in the day when everyone had to miss her lyric when they thought she was saying, "Dear all my Starbucks lovers," when she said, "Dear all my Star X lovers," and it's just a really good song. Like, can leave you breathless or leave some nasty scars, and then play this at a party, everyone's singing it. It's good to dance to. Just Blank Space, a really solid song from this overall solid album in 1989. So you can come back tomorrow if you want to for the 23rd song, I believe. So I'm not doing anything because I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Okay, guess what time it is? It's Taylor Swift o'clock, which means I'm about to talk about the most popular woman on the whole planet and reveal another song from my top 30 list of hers. Today, we are going with a vault track, because after Taylor Swift re-recorded all her albums, she released some songs that never saw the light of day. We are on the album of Red, and the song we are going with is The Very First Night. Now, overall, this song, I give it a good 6 out of 10. It's a vault track for a reason. I just kind of found out while listening to random songs on Spotify. One massive problem with the song is the first couple lines of it. We go with, "I wish I could fly. I pick you up, we go back in time. I write this in the sky. I miss you like it was the very first night." Couple questions. When did flying and time travel become the same thing? I don't know about flying and picking someone up and going back in time is the same, but I'm not going to judge Taylor Swift. She can do whatever she wants. Also, what is she writing with in the sky? A crayon, a magic marker, a pencil? I don't really know. But other than that, this song is pretty good. I don't know about you, but the song we are talking about today is number 22 on my top 30 Taylor Swift song ranking. So, today we are in a new album, and we are going with the first song that shares the name of the album with the song. So I hope you got your security blanket, you got a flashlight, and you're not too scared, because today I'm feeling pretty fearless. And so, like I said, we're talking about fearless, and this song is really good. First off, the album as a whole. This is one of the 3 albums my parents bought me when I was younger. It's like Fearless, 1989, and Red are the 3 my parents bought me. And I never really sat down and listened to Fearless when it first came out, because it came out in 2008, so I was 6 years old. It's because of the Eras tour that, they put on Disney Plus that I watched a couple months ago really made this song stand out, and it made me really realize how good the Fearless album as a whole was. So like I said, pretty solid song, and it's the 22nd one on my list. Today is a great day because I get to talk about more Taylor Swift, and there's nothing better than that. Today, actually, you're getting a 2-for-1 because you get song number 21 and 20 on my top 3 Taylor Swift list, because these two songs are so interchangeable. They are back-to-back on the Reputation album, which is where we are today, and I'm talking about Gorgeous and Getaway Car. So Getaway Car will get us on video tomorrow. So it just depends on the hour, the minute. Sometimes I like Getaway Car more, sometimes it's Gorgeous. So today we're talking about Gorgeous, and this song is one of her most underrated songs, along with Getaway Car. These two are so underrated. I think they're so good, and I don't know what it is about the song. It strikes me as really good. Whether it's she just randomly singing and then there's just a bell. I don't know why sometimes there's just a bell and then it goes into the chorus. That's weird. Of course, you can't forget the line about stumbling home alone to her cats, unless you want to tag along, which I definitely do want to tag along with Taylor Swift. But Gorgeous, really solid song, and of course we'll get Getaway Car tomorrow. We are breaking into the top 20 in my top 30 Taylor Swift song ranking. Today, I got a joke, okay? What is Taylor Swift's favorite mode of transportation? A getaway car. I kind of ruined this yesterday because I said how Getaway Car and Gorgeous were so interchangeable. They are back-to-back on the Reputation album, and I always have to hear one after the other. It just depends on the day, the hour, the minute. Sometimes I like Gorgeous, but this time Getaway Car is ahead on the list. One of the things I really like about this song is it's one of the self-exclamatory thing, but they're like car sounds, and Getaway Car, it seems something that has to be there, but like most songs about cars don't have car sounds on it. So I just find something that's really interesting. Also, the chorus is good, the bridge is good. I can't really complain too much about Getaway Car. Really solid song, and it's one of probably my favorite songs on Reputation. One of the most underrated Taylor Swift songs in her whole discography. Today, we had the 19th song on my Taylor Swift list, and I'm really excited because after today, we would have talked about at least one song on the album I have representation for. With Midnight Folk and Illinois not having any spots on my list, we are going to talk about every album that has at least one song. Today, final album is Debut, and this is what every girl should have said to me before they dated me, because no one likes me. They should have said no, should have gone home, should have fought twice before they let it all go. And, this came out in 2006, so I really had to get into this after I became a Swiftie, because I was 4-year-old and she was 17, okay? When I was 17, I was a sophomore in high school, not putting out absolute bangers in the music world. I think this is like during her country phase, which I've known as not liking country, but it's one few country song I actually like. It's catchy, it's a good song, I like everything about it. It's not a bad song. It was my favorite on Debut for a while, but it has gotten passed up by a song we'll talk about in a bit. But pretty solid song overall. Song number 18 on my list is one of the most controversial Taylor Swift songs for all the wrong reasons. I absolutely love it. So we're back in Speak Now, and we're here to talk about Better Than Revenge, which was written in 2010. Now I bring it up because she was 18 when Taylor Swift wrote this, and teenagers, they tend to write stuff that they don't really mean that comes back to haunt them later. This song was apparently written because Joe Jonas left Taylor or something like that, and if you don't know the controversial I'm talking about, it was about how she's not a saint and she's not where you think she's an actress, and how she's better known for what she does on The Mattress, and the new line is he's a moth held to the flame and she holds the matches. Now, I get why she had to change it, but I absolutely love the old lyric. Even though she had to change it, there's some lines I still like in it, such as she took them faster and you can say sabotage, or there's nothing I do better than revenge. Just the way she says it is so good. She has not performed this song since 2012, so I hope that she changed the lyrics now. She can go back to performing it. Also, can you guys do me a favor real quick? Can you guys go stand in the corner and think about what you did? We are really making our way down the list with the 17th one on my Taylor Swift list today. We have a song, Wildest Dream. So we are back in 1989, a record 5th song off of this album. This album is way better than I thought, so I can't believe this album has been out for 10 years already. And I get the thing I like about Wildest Dream. It's one of those soft, quiet songs. Just not, have a bunch of guitar and drum such as Ready for It or Better Than Revenge or Should Have Said No. It's a nice, quiet song you can run in the background, and this song definitely nostalgic. I've been listening to it for all the 10 years that's been out. It's just absolutely really good. Probably my favorite thing about the song is, she's singing about red lips and rosy cheeks and stuff, and then it's just the most over-exaggerated breath ever. It's like, or something like that. That was really bad. But it's just the most exaggerated deep breath I've ever heard. I just find it so funny every time I hear it. That's the next song on the list. Just about at the halfway point through my top 30 Taylor Swift song. We have number 16 today on my list, and we have our second song from the Lover album. First it was Cruel Summer, now we have another song to start with C with Cornelia Street. Now, I genuinely forget how good this song was. It wasn't originally on the list, it was a late edition, and it's just a nice, quiet song to have from time to time. I, forget how it is. I had to go back and listen to it. I'm like, yeah, this is actually a solid song. I can't really pick anything too particular, like a certain lyric or a line that I like about it. It's just, I guess, the song as a whole, I just really treasure it, and it's a really nice song to have off of Lover. I can't really complain too much about it. The vocals are good, the chorus are good, just everything about this song. It's really good. I feel like people should talk about it more than they actually do. Hey, guess what? Today, we have song number 15. And when somebody tell you they love you, you're probably gonna end up believing them. Anyway, today we have another song from Speak Now. Not the first time we've been here, and certainly not the last. Now, we have the song Hours. And I genuinely would not have put this on Speak Now. You give me 15 chances, I would have put this on Red or something like that. But no, it's from Speak Now. And I feel like Hours is one of the more underrated Taylor Swift songs. Of course, you have the line, don't you worry your pretty little mind, people throw lots of things that shine. I love that line. Great piece of advice from Taylor Swift. And this song, like I said, one of those I just randomly found on Spotify. I'm like, this is better than I remember. And of course, you know you're gonna find the girl when she sings about how much you have the gap between your teeth. Okay, I've never had a girl sing that about me, but you know, if one ever does, I'm marrying her. Okay, so my R's is the 15th song on this list. I am about to talk about the second vote track on my list of number 14 on my Taylor Swift song ranking. Today, we have When Emma Falls in Love, and this is from Speak Now Taylor's version. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I spent the past half an hour trying to figure out who the heck is Emma? Is she real? Is she fake? Because when I listened to this album on FaceTime, like at 4 a.m., like a year ago, my friend was like, oh, we're talking about Emma Stone. I'm like, Emma Stone? Is Emma Stone Taylor Swift even friend? I'm like, who is Emma? Is it Emma Stone? Emma Chamberlain? Emma Watson from Harry Potter? No. Apparently Emma is made up or something, just like Abigail from the song 15. I don't know if she's real or not either. But anyway, ever since I heard this song on the Taylor Swift version, I've been obsessed. I've been so hooked with this song. I feel like it should have been on the main album 13 years ago in 2010 when this came out in 2023. Really good song. I don't know why I like all the songs about love and relationships when I can't find any. So, Whenever Falls in Love, you know, a good song. I don't fall for anyone. I just fall flat on my face. Okay, today we have a special edition because today is the 13th song on my list. You know, 13 Taylor Swift favorite number. But also, we have How You Get the Girl, which is another song from 1989. So this is officially 6 out of the first 18 songs. What's 6 out of 18? 1/3. 1/3. See, 113. It's perfect. Okay, so How You Get the Girl, it's great. This song was actually very helpful because this was the measuring stick song, as I called it. I would listen to all the songs in a row, like 30 songs in a row. I'm like, okay, is this song better than How to Get the Girl, or is it worse than How to Get the Girl? So every song above here should go in like the Taylor Swift Hall of Fame because every song above here, I absolutely love them from here on out. And you know, Taylor Swift giving me relationship advice because you know I can always use that because no one ever likes me. So now I'm just gonna walk up to a girl in Walmart and be like, I want you for worse or for better. I would wait forever and ever. Broke your heart, I put it back together. I would wait forever and ever. And I guess that's how it works, because that's how you get the girl. I mean, I'll walk out of Walmart for girlfriend, or probably not, because no one likes me. For the 12th song on my list, we are back in Reputation, and we're going with the lead song off of this one, which is Ready For It. Now, this song, it went through a phase with me. It's like when it first came out, I liked it, and then I was hearing it everywhere, so I didn't like it, but now we have made up, and I'm back to liking it again. Clear as it, number 12 on the list. This song, it's a great hype song. I mean, it's really upbeat, energetic, very catchy, and when I listened to the Tortured Poet Department back in April, that album was putting me to sleep, like song after song. But then I put on Ready For It, and I was instantly like back awake and conscious and able to have a conversation. Like, this song is 10 times better than I thought. I really like it because it was in the trailer for the Taylor Swift movie, and it really got me excited to see the movie, so it did its job. Also, did you know this song was a slump breaker? Because in baseball, there was this player for the Yankees that was not hitting anything, so he changed his walk-up song to Ready For It, hit a home run, and he was good again. So, you know, this song does a lot of things for a lot of people. Now, today, we are in the album of Lover once again. We started with Cruel Summer, then Cornelia Street, now we have Death by 1,000 Cuts. Truthfully, I never even heard the song until 6 months ago. I was on the phone with my friend Taylor. She started singing this random song, like, what's this? She's like, oh, it's Death by 1,000 Cuts. I go and listen to it, blows my mind, one of my favorite songs ever. Okay, this song is so good. Whether it's Taylor Swift talking to traffic lights and asking them if it's gonna be alright, and they're like, I don't know. I didn't even know traffic lights could talk. I want to go try it now. Or, you know, how it has one of the best bridges that I've ever heard from Taylor Swift or anyone else. You know, my heart, my head, my body, my love, trying to fight a part of me that you didn't touch. You know, people, Give for me like I was a bad drug, all that, or my time, my wine, my spirit, my trust, trying to find a part of me you didn't take up. Oh, so good. It's really good about, like how to get over a relationship, but you still feel some stuff afterwards. Really, really good from Taylor Swift, as always. Come back tomorrow. We break into the top 10 songs on my list. We are breaking into the top 10 favorite Taylor Swift songs on my list. Today, we are back in Speak Now, and I think 1989 might be giving this album a run for its money, and we have the song Long Live. Now, this is another song that I think I heard on the Eras tour on the Disney Plus show, and this got stuck in my head. Also, if you would have told me this went on Speak Now, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have put this on Fearless. So that's something else, but I got extremely wrong. This song is actually a change for Taylor Swift. It's not about love or relationships, whatever, or a stupid guy that dumped her. It's about her giving appreciation and gratitude to her fans and her band and all that stuff for sticking with her and just saying how awesome we are all. I absolutely love the part where she says, "Long lived all the mountains we moved out of the time of my life, fighting dragons with you." Oh, I love giving that part so much. You could cut like a minute or two off the song that I think it'd be slightly better, but it's whatever. But also, I just hope like Taylor Swift, this whole series will be remembered. I am about to talk about the 9th song on my top 30 favorite Taylor Swift song. Yesterday's song was joking around with me in my TikTok comments and said that Tim McGraw or Picture to Burn was not on the list. We're gonna have some issues. Well, they're not on the list today, but we do have another song from her debut album. We have Teardrops on My Guitar. Now, this song, one of her most iconic ever, and apparently wasn't even supposed to be her. I heard this about 3-4 years ago. I think she tried to give it away to this group called TLC or someone like that. I forget who. But apparently, instead of Drew looks at me, it would have been you look at me. But I guess they turned it down, and now it's one of her most popular hits ever. It's about a guy named Drew. Freshman year, she writes him. She never tells him how much he writes her, and which turned out to be a good thing because the guy she writes, Drew, goes into the U.S. Navy and then gets arrested for aggravated child abuse. Just real 180. Did not expect that one. I'm glad she with Travis Kelce. Way better than that douchebag. But this song is great. It's number 9 on my list. For song number 8 on my list, we are going with Sparks Fly, and this is from her album Speak Now, pulling it into a dead heat at 6 songs apiece with this album and 1989. This song has a pretty similar story to the one I said about when Emma falls in love. On FaceTime at 4 in the morning last July, hanging out with her best friend. I hear this song, I'm absolutely hooked on it. Okay, this song, I've been listening to it ever since, and it's great. I just want to mention, if a girl ever tells me to drop everything now and meet her in the pouring rain, kiss her on the sidewalk, and take away the pain, I'm either going to tell her to go inside or give her an umbrella. I mean, the least you could do is wear a poncho. But I haven't had my first kiss yet, but I promise you it's not going to be in the middle of a freaking thunderstorm. Okay, I can tell you that much. The song's about love and relationships and all that stuff. And get that out of here. But this song, pretty solid. I can't complain too much about it. We are in the final week of Taylor Swift song ranking. Today, the 7th song on my list, the 7th different song I'm going to talk about from the album of Speak Now, we have Enchanted. Okay, this song is great. It's a good couple song to use in relationships. I wouldn't know what one of those are. But anyway, it's a nice, awesome, I just love it song. The song is so freaking good. If you go onto YouTube or Spotify, there's this band called First to 11, and they take a nice, quiet, soft love song and turn it into a rock song, and it's the greatest thing I've ever heard. I absolutely love that cover. This song, it's just perfect. Okay, the lyrics are good, the music is good, it has a good meaning and intention behind it. It's a perfect song. So if you're wondering how is this a perfect song, it's not number 1, because nothing beats nostalgia. I've only been listening to Enchanted for about a year or so because it was one of those songs I've heard other places but never knew the name of. The next 6 songs I'm going to be talking about I've been listening to for 10 plus years, and I just absolutely love the other songs to death. This song is great. I love this one too, but not as much as the next one we're going to be talking about. We only have a handful of songs left to get to, and when we get to this part of the list, it's like picking their favorite child, but I don't have any kid. That's just an expression. So when your favorite song is at the top of the list, don't get mad at me, okay? For number 6 on my list, we have I Knew You Were Trouble from the album of Red. Can't Believe this has been out for 12 years, and I feel like I've been listening to it for all 12 years. I just went and rewatched the music video, because it had like 523 million views, one of the best music videos I have ever seen. Now this song, I absolutely grew up with this song. I think I was 10 when it came out, and it was great. I used to have this shirt that said Trouble with my middle name. People call me Little Trouble because they just put little in front of every word to start with the letter T. But this song is great. I absolutely love it. I can't find one thing I don't like about it. Apparently the song's about John Mayer, so John Mayer gets 2 songs because there's Dear John, and then there's I Knew You Were Trouble. So he really must have messed up with Taylor. But this song is absolutely perfect. I love it to death. Today, we're getting my top 5 favorite Taylor Swift songs started. Once again, we're in the album from 1989. 1989, and this time we have Bad Blood. Now, this is an interesting song. People are like, why even write the song? It's not good. It's annoying. And there's a personal reason why I like it. So, several years ago, I was 14, and this was the year of 2016. I had a friend named Rachel. Rachel was about 3-4 years older than me, and we go to church choir together. We would hang out, talk, text all the time. I thought she was great. One time, we had nothing to do, and so she just casually freestyle rapping the Kendrick verse on Bad Blood. Now, like I said, this was 2016, so this was before Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B were rapping every week, and I thought it was absolutely cool how female was just absolutely destroying the verse on this song. So, several years later, Rachel, she goes to college, she gets hit by a car, and she dies, and now every time I hear the Kendrick verse on Bad Blood, I think of my friend and how completely awesome she was, and how I thought it was so impressive that she could rap the Kendrick verse the first time I ever heard her doing it. There's other songs I like listening to more and have better lyrics, but like sentimental value, this would be number one in my book. Today, I am here to review the 4th ranked song on my top 30 favorite Taylor Swift list. Okay, this time we're back in the album of Fearless, and we have not been here in a little bit. The last time we talked about a song from Fearless, it was June 9th, which was the 22nd ranked song, and now with the self-titled track from Fearless, Fearless itself. Today, we have You Belong With Me. Now, this song is absolutely great. Fearless came out in 2008, so what's that, 15 years ago, and I just grew up with this song, so nostalgic for it, and it's still played everywhere today. Whether you go to a baseball game, or a dance, a party, on the radio, this song is everywhere. Now, it's kind of weird because I've been caught by my friends singing a song, which isn't a bad thing, but, so Taylor Swift wrote it, and so it's the perspective of a girl singing to a guy, but I'm a guy, so I'd be singing to the guy if I sang the song, but I like girls, so every time I sing the song, I have some kind of identity crisis of who I actually am or what I actually like, so other than that, I don't hate the song. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about it. Come back tomorrow when we have the top 3 Taylor Swift songs getting started. We are down to my top 3 favorite Taylor Swift songs ever. Okay, so today, taking the bronze medal from the album of Red, we have Everything Has Changed. Now, if Taylor Swift didn't re-record all her albums and stuff, this would be my favorite song from the album Red, but you know, there's one currently above it. This song, it just kind of fulfills everything I want in a song. Okay, checks all the boxes. Taylor Swift, check. Of course, good lyrics, check. Really good music, check. Ed Sheeran, duh, absolute double check. Remind me how desperately single I am, absolutely triple check. Okay, I can't find one flaw wrong with this song. You know, it's about two people in love trying to like talk to each other and know each other more. So, you know, that's sweet. Hopefully I get there in maybe 25 years. We'll see. But this is currently number 3 on the list. Can anyone guess what number 2 and number 1 is? Come back tomorrow to find out. We have made it. We are at the penultimate song on my list. Number 2, not number 1. We are back in Red, Taylor's version this time, because we're talking about All Too Well, the 10-minute version, okay? This song, I absolutely love it to death for a couple of different reasons. One, first off, I could not tell you the last time I listened to that, the at least 4-minute version from the original Red album in 2012. Like, every time I hear it, it's the 10-minute version. And because it doesn't feel like 10 minutes. I don't know if it's just me or if everyone had this sensation. Like, I can put it on and listen to it, and it does not feel like 10 minutes. It feels like maybe 3 minutes have passed. I'm like, oh, the song's over? Wow, that was very, very quick. Another thing I think is like that because it reminds me of Bohemian Rhapsody, where there are different parts of the song. Some parts are fast, some are slower. It changes, not just the same beat for 10 minutes straight. Really, really catchy. And probably has my 3 favorite words that Taylor Swift ever said in any of her songs, which is fuck the patriarchy. Okay, so come back tomorrow for the number 1 song on my list. We have done it. We have gone through 30 Taylor Swift songs in 30 days. Okay, for the last song, my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. Today, we're on Fearless, and this song is Love Story. Okay, this is number 1 song. I absolutely love this song to death. One of the reasons I like it, remember last year was some guy in the Era Tour, he like synchronized the lyrics to the song with proposing to a girlfriend. Yeah, I want to do that one day. I want this song at my wedding. I want this song on my 10-year anniversary, my 15-year anniversary. Like, this song is amazing. I love the story between, you know, like, Juliet and Romeo, but it turned into like a country pop song, whatever you want it, and it's like it's catchy. I get caught singing this song the most, and then my friends are like, "What are you doing? You can't sing at all." But I don't really care. I always sing this song. It's great. I can't say enough positive things about it. And Love Story is the number 1 song on my list. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm back. Okay, I was at a summer camp for a week, and I didn't post anything, which apparently made someone very mad. Because I just got off the phone with one of my friends. She's like, like, you left me so bored. I had nothing to watch and nothing to do. How dare you? And so I just want to apologize to all 3 people that actually like watching my TikTok. I'm sorry for not posting for a week. Okay, I'll never do it again. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I never got to come down here and talk about the Taylor Swift series. I just wanted to give some closure to that because that was fun, but man, it was way harder than I thought it ever would be. So I thought of this whole thing in March when she had naturally come out with her 11th album. I'm like, okay, let's re-listen to as many songs as I can and rank them, one song for 30 days of June. You think it'd be pretty easy, come down here, talk about my favorite singer in the whole world for a minute, and then leave. But no. Very few videos actually took one take. I swear, for every one video that I was satisfied with and actually was kind of good, there were like 5 mistake videos. I know Bad Blood took about 7 to 8 tries. I remember Better Than Revenge took a handful. There was very, very few videos that actually took one attempt and was good. At least like every video took like 2 to 5 tries. So just think everyone that watched any of the video, because man, it was a lot of work. Second, I want to talk about a few honorable mentions that I have because I heard one song during the Eras tour, and now I'm like, I wish that would have made the list. So I have a few songs here. We're just sticking with 5 because I could have way more, like a good 20 that didn't even make the list that I like. So that song is Haunted. That gave me this idea. Now, when Taylor Swift matched Haunted up with Exile, I'm like, this is the greatest song ever. I love Haunted. It would easily go inside the top 20, and I didn't even know it existed until then. Some other songs that didn't make the list that I like is My Tears Ricochet. We have I Don't Want to Live Forever from 50 Shades Darker, Midnight Rain, and Mastermind. All songs that I like that didn't quite make the cut. Finally, wanted to break down which songs were in which album. Okay, so for the list, we had a tie between Speak Now and 1989 with 7 songs apiece. Okay, almost taking up half the list between these 2 albums. I knew Speak Now would be up there. I really loved that album, but 1989, I guess I have a lot of nostalgia for it or something. Red had 4 songs represented, and then a 3-way tie between Fearless, Reputation, and Lover with 3 songs each. Taylor Swift's self-titled album with 2 songs, and then the Torture Poet Department with 1 song, which was Fortnite, which meant Midnight, Folklore, and Evermore had 0 songs, but I still like individual songs from the album. Like I like Willow, I like August, of course Midnight Rain, Karma, songs that I like that just didn't quite make the cut and get a spot on the top 30 list. Maybe I'll do this in the future. Maybe I'll change it up. Maybe I'll go all the way to the top 50 Taylor Swift songs. We'll see what I do in the future. But just thanks everyone that watched any of the videos and any of the parts. That was great. It was a lot of fun.